Hey there, it's Dr. Faith here, and this is your 3 minutes of empowerment. Happy summer to you. Yes, the summer is finally here, and I am beach ready. Anyhow, before I jumpstart my vacation, I wanted to leave a message with you because this is something I feel is important as we learn how to grow together and nourish relationships, both present and future. Love people where they are. You heard me correctly. Love people where they are. When you enter into a relationship, whether it's marital, whether it's friendship, whether it's colleagues, co-workers, whatever phase you find yourself in that particular relationship, you have to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly about that individual. Love people where they are. Because I'm a life coach and because my empowerment messages, Triumphant Living platform deals with helping individuals that experience tragedy and teach them how to day by day regain control of their lives to experience eventual long-lasting triumph. I oftentimes speak about traumatic situations. So take, for example, love people where they are. If you have an individual in your life that is difficult to love, difficult to get along with, do know that it's important you don't, first of all, take it personally. You see, every individual has their own journey through life, and every individual has encounters and situations that's molded and sculpted the person that they are today, the person that you've met, the person that you've entered into a relationship, a partnership with. So oftentimes what happens is when individuals, as yourself and I'm not excluded, experience traumatic situations, it oftentimes locks us into that experience, whether it's locking us into that emotional experience, damage associated with that trauma, psychological experience, it's mentally usually installed there or locked in there. Physically, it sometimes shows up in our weight, in our eating habits in our dressing. Sometimes it shows up in your environment and surrounding, enjoying being in the dark, enjoying or like to be alone. It's nothing wrong with being alone. But if you fear relationships, that's an indication that something is wrong. If something traumatic happened to you in a relationship and is forcing you to, it's isolating you basically. So whatever phase you find this individual in your life, you have to love them where they are. If you find yourself telling somebody, hey, you're acting childish, or hey, you're acting unreasonable, there's a reason why they are. Something traumatic, something is attached to that person's experiences and it's causing a certain reaction to you. If you're dealing with someone who's filled with anger, remorse, bitterness, and anything that you say to them, whether it's in love, it results in them blowing a fuse or getting upset. See, you're touching on something that they've been guarding and protecting. And as a result, you're kind of getting the short end of the stick. But if you love that person, if you're committed to the partnership or relationship, you have to know that you got to love them just right where they are. And eventually with that love, they will change and evolve. I'm going to come round to next time. I'm going to be on my vacation spot talking to you all about loving people where they are, because this is important. It's very, very critical to healthy whole relationships. Sometimes you have to face it and you have to kind of be that mirror that reflects to them that nature. But in round 2, I'll tell you how to do that. Until then, continue to be empowered, living the triumphant life. God bless.